Hey Pixies, and welcome to Animal Kingdom Lodge. Today we're going to be taking a tour of the cheapest room here. So if you want animals, you want to stay at the Animal Kingdom Lodge, you have dreamed of this resort, this is a way you can make it happen. Plus, I'm going to be sharing my secret weapon to getting it even cheaper. So I'll be sharing that in the middle of the video. But if you're ready for this video and a wild room tour, click that thumbs up button and let's jump into it. All right, so as soon as you enter the value studio, you're gonna have your hallway here. So you do have a nice full-length mirror so you can see yourself, do your outfit check before you head out the door for the day. Here on the left side, you are going to have one of two kind of closet areas. One's more of a wardrobe. This is an actual full-fledged closet. It doesn't have any hangers in it, but you do have some shelf space here at the top. You've got your iron here on the left, and I'll show you where the ironing board is hiding in just a bit because you'd think they would be paired together, but they're not in this room. We do have some pretty good storage space. We did have to collapse our little strollers in there and put them in the closet, and then also be able to put a suitcase in there. We have two, so I'll show you some other storage for that here in just a second, but you do have that as soon as you come into the hallway. Here on the left, you have your lovely kitchenette. And so here at the bottom of this, you are going to have these two double doors under the sink where you have your trash and recycling receptacles down there. Coming over, you do have an actual mini fridge. Hallelujah for the mini fridge. This actually gets cold enough, plus has a little freezer section up top. So you do have a few options there, and it is much larger than those beverage coolers. So this is amazing. If you've seen any of the other like Disney Values moderates and even some of the deluxes, those beverage coolers really kind of stink. Coming up to the counter, you have your sink here on the left. You do have some little hand wash and dish soap that you can use, a sponge as well as a towel. You've got some fun little African artwork there on the back. You've got Simba in there. And then coming over, you do have your coffee maker, all of the Joffreys and Twinings tea, all the fixins for your coffee and your to-go cups. That way you can make one before you head out the door. You do have obviously your coffee maker to do that, and your toaster as well. Since this is a studio, you do get that. And then up top here, you do have your microwave, and then some shelf space for groceries, things like that, your ice box, and your cups for drinks like that. Coming up top into the cabinets, you do have some plates up there. So we have paper plates and plastic silverware, so you can bring that down, see what we got going on up there. But if you are bringing food back to the room, having that plasticware in the room has saved us so many times where we just forgot to pick some up. And then you do have an extra bonus paper towel up there in that cabinet, so you could definitely store groceries. I love when there's just empty space. That's always nice for your things, because it's nice to have all the DVC amenities, but if it's just all crammed in there and there's no storage space, that kind of stinks just a little bit. Now spinning around to the bathroom. Hi there. So you do have a large bathroom area, double sink here, plenty of space. If you are a put the pack and play in the bathroom kind of family, it would definitely fit right here. You could do pack and play, you could do your slumber pod all right here if you wanted it to be kind of out of the room and save space in the room, because it is a little on the smaller side, but we'll get to that in just a second. Here on the left, you have your towels. Obviously, you do have your double sinks for getting ready, and you do have space under the sink. So if you needed to like tuck some suitcases in there, you do have a full 4 people and everybody packed for Disney for the week, which is probably gonna mean they each have their own suitcase. You do have a few places to stow them. You do have some beautiful African inspired lights here on the side. It is absolutely gorgeous, the theming in here. I think it's great. And then popping into the bathroom, you have obviously all of your bathroom things, your toilet paper, towels, towel rack, all that stuff. I apologize, the vent comes on when the light is on, so I don't want it to be dark. So if you're hearing a vent, I'm so sorry for the audio quality there for a second. But you do have your tub and shower combo in here with your Disney toiletries, as well as you do have obviously your shower, your retractable clothesline, all that good stuff here in this bathroom. So if you are traveling with littles that need an actual physical tub, this is going to be perfect. And you're not having to muddle through with a shower or anything like that. You do have a bath area, which is awesome. Today's video is actually sponsored by Pixie Dusted Memories, which means it's actually sponsored by me, which is really cool to say. This is the first time I've ever done this, so I'm like really excited. But if you are planning a Walt Disney World trip and you've ever uttered the words, I just feel so overwhelmed, then I got you. We should be best friends. But Pixie Dusted Memories is your full step-by-step guide full of tutorials and all those pesky questions that you have about planning a Disney vacation. They are all answered right there in one place. You have lifetime access to it, as well as it is going to be updated. So if Disney makes a change, I'm gonna make a change in that guide so that you have the accurate information. The tricky part about Google is sometimes it's accurate, sometimes it's not, and you don't want to find out on your vacation that what you found out was 5-year-old information on somebody's blog that hasn't been in a few years. So if you're interested in getting support along the way, plus we have an amazing community of others just like yourself planning trips, answering questions, and just having fun over in the community section of the guide. So we would love to have you. I will again have that link down below. And now back to the room tour. So this is what the room would look like before it is all set up and ready to go with an actual family in it. But we slept in this room last night, so it looks like this now. So my girls slept on the fold down bed. We got here incredibly late, you guys, like after midnight late. So we were just like, I don't care about pack and plays, I don't care about slumber pods. We're making it work, and everybody is going to sleep ASAP because we're all so tired. So in this room, you are gonna have the fold out sofa bed as you see here, and then your queen bed over there. So you do have your traditional bed. This fold out sleeper sofa is like 3, maybe 4 inches at best. More like probably 3 inches. It is thin. It is not gonna be super comfortable. I wouldn't recommend like grown adults spending a full week on this. One night wasn't bad for the girls, but even for them, I don't know how comfortable this is gonna be, but it is a bed, and so you know, it's an option here. I do hope when they do the renovations that they will put down a Murphy like trundle bed. That would be amazing. I'm really hoping that comes. They've been doing that in all the other Disney resorts, but I digress. Here on the side, these are bed rails that I was able to ask for from Disney, and they brought them complimentary, and so no fees, no anything like that. I was able to just set those up last night, which was absolutely incredible. On the right, you have some map artwork, and then coming around, you just have some other fun African-inspired artwork here on the back. It is all so beautiful. On this side, obviously, we have 2 girls, a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old in this bed, so both of them needed bed rails. My girls are wiggly. Some of you guys are like, oh, we don't even need bed rails, and I'm like, I don't know how, because mine would be in that floor right there if I did not put a bed rail on it. So that was the situation though, sleeping for them. And then obviously this does fold up into a couch. There were 2 tables here in front, and I'll show those in just a second, but that is kind of what that situation is looking like, and it works really well for our girls. Again, if you are a family with a pack and play and say you do need the bed for one child and you need another one in the pack and play, you could put that here in the middle of the bed if you didn't want it in the bathroom. Obviously, it's going to take up some space here in the center. It'll be a little bit more difficult for this person getting in and out of bed, but you could put a pack and play here, absolutely, no questions asked. Coming over, you do have the nightstand here in the center of the room, or in the center of the beds, rather. You have your Hey Disney, your phone, and all kinds of little pamphlets and things there. I said his name.
This might answer your question.
Hey Disney. Stop. And then up here you have your light switches for the fan and all the lights in the room. Coming over, you do have this beautiful headboard. I think this is just, I think it's gorgeous. For Animal Kingdom, I think it's beautiful. And then you do have, obviously, your queen bed. No under bed storage in this. That's another thing I'm hoping whenever they renovate these, usually in the recent times, they've been getting rid of the carpet and making storage under the bed, which is absolutely incredible. So please, Disney, do that here at Animal Kingdom Lodge. It could use a little TLC. It's not a bad room, but it's just one of those, it could use those improvements too. Let's not be stingy. Over on this side, you do not have a nightstand or anything over here, but you do have that light that is on this side of the bed as well, spinning around to the other side of the room. So this is kind of what it looks like. You have 2 chairs and a table, a little bistro set going on there, mirror, you have a wardrobe as well as a dresser. So here's where we're gonna get into some of this stuff. You do have obviously this space here. You could consolidate that and maybe put a pack and play right in here again if you wanted to, but it would really cramp these chairs and like table over. But if you wanted to rearrange, obviously you could do that. This stuff is not bolted to the floor, so you can kind of shuffle it around just a bit as needed. You have your lamp or light here with the mirror. Just has this little toggle switch, and that's how you turn it on. Hello, little lizards. And then you've got your, obviously your TV, your dresser, and then you're gonna have those 2 USBs, 2 plugs on both sides. So you have 4 outlets, 4 USBs all total on top of this dresser, which is awesome. Some little cubbies, and then 4 drawers and 2 doors here at the bottom. So you're gonna be able to just pull this open, and you've got some space to lay things in there as well. So if you are an unpacking family, as far as drawer space and cabinet space, there's quite a bit of it in the room. So I was very thankful for that situation. Moving over to the left, you do have your wardrobe. So you're gonna have more space to hang clothes in here. You've got your luggage rack in here. We've got space for like backpacks, things like that. And we did have extra bedding that we used for the fold down bed that was in that little container and in here previously. And then if you are looking for that ironing board, like I mentioned earlier, it's in here. They hid it all the way over here for you. It's in this like little cubby where it goes. But why it and the iron aren't kind of paired together, like I feel like you're separating friends here. That's just, I don't know, common courtesy. But here you have your safe up top, and then your hair dryer is in here as well. So if you're looking for those kind of things, I might have to kind of peek around the room just a little bit. Now I will say, with this wardrobe being in here, while I am so grateful for the extra storage space, it doesn't leave a lot of space for parking, say, a stroller. So this was the little cubby here to the left of that, where we were able to put those center tables that were in front of the sofa, and then a couple of the couch cushions that went with it there. And then there's your thermostat for those of you that want to be able to know, like, okay, where's that going to be in the room, and change the temperature. But as you can see, there's not a lot of space for parking a stroller. So if you didn't put the pack and play in the bathroom, you could park like a double stroller here, which would be fine. But it is going to kind of block that sink. Same with the pack and play. If it was here, it is going to block your second sink just a little bit, but it is what it is. You're kind of making do. You're one big happy family in one little tiny room. So those are just a few of the things and recommendations I would make for families for a room like this. Now, my secret weapon. And then here is our view. We are over in the giraffe section. So we've got a little balcony out here. See a little bit of the resort, which is really cool. Some other rooms. We do have some of the trees restricting our view, but you can see the gigantic watering hole there in the center. The pool is open, so we've got quite a few people already down there. It's Memorial Day weekend when I'm filming this, so it's a bit busy. And then you can see the other, there's a table and another chair over here. And we are on a corner room, so that is typically what between the balconies would look like, is that wooden kind of wall there. But because we are on the end having this corner, we do have this area over here, which is pretty cool and really fun. So that is what the balconies look like. If you are wanting to book this room or any of the Disney Vacation Club Deluxe Villa category rooms here at Animal Kingdom Lodge, my favorite way to do that is DVC Rental Store. I have a link down below to them. It is an affiliate link, so if you book through that link, I do make a small commission, and I'm very grateful for that. But you can definitely check out their website, put in a room request for a room just like this one. They also have everything from these style rooms all the way up to 3-bedroom villas over at Kidani, which is going to sleep up to 12 people, which is amazing. So depending on your party size, they've got quite a few options here. It's an amazing way to save on your deluxe villa resorts, whether it's here at Animal Kingdom Lodge or any of the deluxe villa category here at Walt Disney World. It is a fantastic way to save, and our go-to whenever we want to stay deluxe. That is the first website that I check for my pricing, and I absolutely love it. So I will have a link down below. This is not a sponsored or anything by them, but I absolutely love it, and so I'm not gatekeeping, and I'm telling you the secret of that's where you need to go to check it out. If you do need help though with figuring all that out, that is part of the guide, is a step-by-step tutorial on booking DVC. So if you are interested in that, you can check that out inside of Pixie Dusted Memories. But thank you guys so much for watching. You have now joined the honorary end of the video club though. So since you have, I need you to put an animal emoji in your comment, and I will see you guys next time.